I said, okay, well, what are they actually doing? And I was incredibly impressed, not just with the technology, which is amazing as well, but with what they were doing with it and how they were using it. It's not just the electric vehicles, it was using old car batteries to power homes or be placed in vans that go to, you know, offer relief for natural disasters in third world countries. There were so many initiatives that I hadn't heard about, and I was really impressed. I was really impressed by it. And then I asked to drive the Leaf. I wanted to try it out. I obviously wasn't going to talk about it without knowing what it was like. And I just, I didn't give it back really. I was like, I love this car so much. I got rid of my car and now I drive a Leaf. And I'm genuinely not contracted to drive a Leaf. It is not a part of like any partnership obligation whatsoever. I genuinely just drive it by choice.
So, like, what do you love about it? I mean, why a Leaf and not one of those cars made by that guy Elon Musk or something?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. I mean, we all drive so much in LA. It's so nice to be in a dead quiet car. I don't know, like it's convenient, it's easy, it makes my life easier. I'm not stopping for gas all the time. I just get to sit in this silence. It drives smoothly. I normally like driving stick shift because I hate the lag time on an automatic car, but there's no lag time on the Leaf. And I was just all these things. I was like, wow, I really love this car. And then on top of that, I know that I'm doing something to help, you know, however small it may be. I'm doing something to help, you know, work towards a sustainable future and help save our planet just a little bit.
In some of the headlines, you've been called a green goddess, and I know that this is like a lifestyle for you. This isn't just for fun. Like, you really care about this. So was there an aha moment where you know what, I want to live more sustainably. I care about the planet.
I think there wasn't one specific moment. I'm having those moments all the time whenever I hear or read a new article about what we're doing to the planet. And I think for so long we've kind of pushed it aside by being like, yeah, but that won't happen for 500 years and it's not my problem. And now statistics are coming out where it's like, no, this is going to happen in our lifetime. This will impact us. I feel like we can't ignore it any longer. And I guess I just got fed up waiting for someone else to like fix it. No one's going to fix it. I don't think there's a group of important people who are just going to suddenly fix the problem for us. I think it's power to the people, and everyone needs to do something really small, and that will have a big impact if we all do something small. So hopefully other people jump on board. I know a lot of people do amazing things already.
Right. Well, what are some things that we can do, big and small?
Drive an electric vehicle. It's a very simple one. You got to drive a car anyway. You're gonna, save money in the long run, and it's genuinely more pleasant to drive that way. I mean, that's a great start. And then there's a ton of small things. There's so many things we can do to help the environment. But I think the first thing is changing our attitude, and I think the attitude and the perception that it's someone else's problem or something that someone else is going to fix is not the right attitude, and taking it upon ourselves and knowing that it's not that hard. I think we think of it like it's this impossible task to fix the world. It's like, no, let's just incorporate tiny little things into everyday life. It's not that, it doesn't have to be difficult. It can be simple, and it can make a big difference, I think. And
you're actually incorporating this into one of the movies that you're working on right now. Tell us about that.
Well, no, a lot of movies do that. A lot of film sets now have green initiative, and they, do small things, but on the set it actually can really start to add up. Just small things to help be a little more green friendly. Not using plastic water bottles and recycling. And I mean, to be honest, I have seen when I was doing a video with Nissan electric vehicles last year, we towed a house with an electric van, like an entire house. So I'd love to try and convince production somehow that they should have electric vans and can move a lot of equipment with that. So there's so much more we can do, I think. But it's great. There's so much that Nissan can offer. And
so when you think about the future of mobility, like how we get around, I mean, what is your vision for that? How does that change?
I think when it comes
in a city like LA,
always
in our cars.
I mean, I think it comes convenience. I see that convenience and driver experience doesn't have to be sacrificed in order for sustainability. You can have it all. You can have a really convenient way to get from A to B. You can have an amazing time driving it, and you know you're doing something for the environment. It's a win-win. So yeah, I always encourage people to drive.
So, you know, you're a huge movie star. You could take on Nancy Kerrigan now. Why take this on? You know, why make this part of your platform?
Well, I guess I've had the good fortune to see a lot of this world. I grew up in Australia. I had a really outdoorsy sort of childhood, and I remember snorkeling at the Great Barrier Reef when I was 5 years old, and now I look at that and it's not there anymore, and that kind of just breaks my heart. I think it's really sad that we're not really leaving any of the beauty of this world. You know, we're not protecting it so that future generations can appreciate it. Yeah, I guess it's not so much like why I should tackle it, or I guess I just want to encourage people to incorporate it in tiny, easy, simple ways. That's it. It's really not a big undertaking. Just incorporate small, simple things into your life. It's so easy. Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that you're doing that. So thank you so much for being here, Margot. And can't wait to see the next movie.
Thanks.
So
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
me.